Hi everybody, it's Crystal. I am experimenting with some short form videos, really in the spirit of doing something perfectly imperfect rather than waiting to have the perfect setup or the perfect scenario. So thanks for watching. Here we go. So this video is going to be about how to find a mentor for yourself. I get asked this question a lot, and I really believe in the power of mentorship. In my own career, continued studies has been critically important, but also paired with the right mentor at the right time. Working with the right mentor for you at the right time can mean massive growth, professionally and personally, access to connections that you didn't know were out there, different routes and avenues that you take that maybe you didn't know how to take, and just like overall general support. So it's awesome. Highly recommended. 10 out of 10. But how do you find that mentor? I think there are definitely some services out there that you can use that would pair you with someone. But historically, what's worked best for me is the following. So what I like to do is get really brave, get really audacious, and make a list of people who inspire me. So you would do that. You would think about folks who are doing things in business and in life in such a way that you look at it and you think, well, I want to be like that. I want to do that like them. Okay, so you make this list. And then you're going to take a look at that list and you're going to pick a few names off of it and you're going to reach out to them. This can be email, phone call, whatever the form you choose. But here's the thing. When you do reach out to them, you want to be explicitly clear about what you're looking for. So none of this vague like, hey, let's get coffee or anything like that. Name it, right? Like set the intention. Hello, I've been watching what you're doing. It's inspired me in the following ways. I would love to get some mentorship. Is that something that you offer or have thought about? Well, so that's the first step. And I think a lot of people avoid this step. Understandably, because of fear of rejection, right? Like, oh my gosh, what if they say no? Well, yeah, what if they say no? So run that scenario through. What's the worst thing that could happen? I guess maybe the worst thing that can happen is like a complete ghosting, right? Like a non-response. But what if they do say no? What if they write back and they say something like, that's so cool that you thought of me and thank you for the compliment about my business, but I just don't have time for that right now. So the cool thing about that is even if you get a no, you've still made a connection, right? Your name has crossed that person's path. And hopefully what they're internalizing about you is that you're creative and you're brave and you're engaged. And that I consider a win. But what's also really cool is sometimes those people are going to say yes. And then you get to move forward with mentorship. And some people will have a system in place for that. Some people won't. Sometimes it can look really informal, like just getting coffee. Or sometimes it can look more formal where they have a situation where you're paying for their time. Any and all of these things are great and wonderful. Okay, so that's how you do it. You just reach out, you make a connection, and enjoy it. So yeah, get out there and do it. Let me know how it goes.